Woke feminist Elizabeth Banks, who's arguably one of the most cringe directors working in Hollywood today, has never really gotten over how massive of a flop, how much society rejected her Charlie's Angels film, which was also a woke feminist propaganda piece. And since then, she has been doing nothing but having meltdown after meltdown, crying all the time, complaining, blaming it on everything except herself for how much of a disaster that film was. And today, she decided to come back at it with even more of the same type of nonsense. So let's get into this and see what she has to say today, which we are going to completely shred apart because everything that she says here in this interview is a total lie. Elizabeth Banks blames media for promoting Charlie's Angels flop as feminist. So Charlie's Angels director Elizabeth Banks is apparently still sore over the 2019 box office disaster and is now taking her frustration out on the news media. So first she was blaming the men, and then she was blaming the studio, and now she's blaming the media. Yes. I'm very certain, I'm surprised she didn't do this already, but I'm sure that the next person she's gonna blame is probably Trump. Let's just be honest. And so now she is going to be claiming that entertainment reporters unfairly presented the movie as feminist as part of their gendered agenda, despite the fact that she herself, coming out of her own mouth, said ridiculous woke feminist things about the film. But anyone who has had the misfortune of sitting through the movie knows that the filmmakers went to great lengths to insert woke feminism into the storyline, including a girl power montage. Woo! Girl power! That opens the movie, and a surprising revelation that Charlie is a woman, not a man, of course. Elizabeth Banks chastised the entertainment news media obsession with gender in a recent interview with Rolling Stone. So much of the story that the media wanted to tell about Charlie's Angels was that it was some feminist manifesto. People kept saying, you're the first female director of Charlie's Angels, and I was like, they've only done a TV show in McGee's movies. What are you talking about? There's not this long legacy. I just love the franchise. She added, there was not this gendered agenda from me. Which is just a complete and total lie. That was very much laid on top of the work, and it was a little bit of a bummer. It felt like it was pigeonholed. It had pigeonholed me and the audience for the movie. Charlie's Angels was a major box office bomb, grossing just $17 million domestically when it was released in 2019, so that was pre-beer bug stuff. But we also have here the things that she actually said when the film came out. Yet, for all her protestations, the fact of the matter is that Banks did in fact have a direct hand, and a heavy one at that, in building Charlie's Angels up as a feminist manifesto. Asked how is this reboot going to be more feminist than the original by Collider's Sydney Bucksbaums in 2019, Banks explained, I honestly feel that the property has all of the bona fides of feminism already built in. I really don't have to do much other than honor its entire history and change the gender of, you know, one of the primary characters. And let's not forget about the time that she also decided to blame sexism for why the box office crashed for the film. So Elizabeth Banks continues on with all of her ridiculous nonsense, and she doesn't appear to want to stop this. She wants to continue to blame everyone but herself for how big of a disaster this film was. With that being said, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.